Well, good morning. Welcome to our monthly Ag Market Network crop report review. It's just come out a few minutes ago. We were trying to kind of go through it and look at the key points here. I think the first thing I'll do is look at the summation the supply, that the USDA put out for cotton. It's short. Basically, 2019-2020 U.S. cotton supply and demand projections are unchanged from last month. So that's that. But the real numbers here of any consequence, and there's not much of a reaction in the market really, but it's the world numbers. The world 2019-20 cotton projections include higher beginning stocks, slightly lower production, lower consumption and trade, and higher ending stocks. Ending stocks for 2019-20 are projected 1.6 million bales higher than in May, due to a 1.1 million bale increase in beginning stocks and a 660,000 bale decline in consumption. So that really comes down to they found about 1 million bales of cotton in India and went back and made an adjustment of the 2018-19 crop. And then other than that, it's just some adjustments made with world exports and consumption and it's mainly a decline in consumption out of China. So that's it. Now, what's the reaction of the market? The reaction of the market is the cotton market July was down 63 before the report. Right now, the cotton market, excuse me, the cotton market is down 54. And so it has firmed up some. December cotton's down 75. Before the report, it was down 83. There was a lot of jerking around in the market as soon as the numbers came out, but we've come back to where we're a little bit better. The surprise, and it wasn't really a surprise, there had been a lot of talk about this, that they'd found cotton in India. And so that's pretty much what it was. Now, the numbers in grains were friendlier. And we're looking here at production in corn. It came out at 13.680 and 13.680 billion bushels. They expected the average guess was 14.40. Okay, well that's a smaller number, and that's bullish. That's for corn. Corn yield came out at 166. The average guess was it was going to be 171. Well, that's pretty positive. And looking at ending stocks for corn for 2019-20, it came out at 1.675. The average guess was 1.772. That's bullish. The reaction of the corn market. Corn was down 6, and right now, before the report, now corn is up 10.5. That's pretty bullish and surprising. Now looking at soybeans. Soybean production came out at 4.150, and that number was for 2019-2020, and a soybean yield of 49.5. The actual guess for soybeans was production of 4.118, so it was a little higher than that. The yield guess among analysts for beans was 49. It came out at 49.5, so a little bit friendly actually a little bit negative for soybeans, and yet the soybean market before the report was down 6 for November, down 7 for July. Right now we're up 1. Looking at what else have we got here, the ending stocks for soybeans, they thought it would be 990. It came out at 1.045, so higher ending stocks. That also should have been considered a little negative. So the best we can tell here is that soybeans are moving more in sympathy with the corn. But just to review here, soybeans were down 6 to 7 before the report. Now they're up about 1. Corn was down 6 before the report. Now it's up 11.5 across all months. We've got wheat down 2.5 before the report. Now it's up 7 3/4. So as we look at this, it's a friendly report for grain, and it is a slightly friendly report for cotton. Now cotton is down 45 in July, down 63 in December. So we're up about 20 points higher in both July and December. So that's considered at these really low levels we've gotten to in advance of this report. It could very well be this is going to be considered an area to push back to the upside in. So that's it. Anyone that's not marketed corn, you might get another shot at this. So just be alert. Thanks for being with us for this edition of our monthly Ag Market Network crop market report review, and we'll talk to you later.